This episode is the second in a five-part series on making school and life easier. Last week, we focused on the simple act of writing things down, and today we'll make what you wrote doable. Hi, this is Frank Buck, and this is the place to be if you want to get organized and make it look easy. Break big projects down into little steps. Remember the term paper your high school English teacher assigned? Well, if yours was like mine, she announced the due date months in advance, but then she did something else. She said to the class, "You'll turn in to me your topic this Friday. Next Friday, you'll turn in a draft of your outline. I'll make comments and you'll turn in a revised copy the next Friday. The following Friday, you'll turn in 10 note cards, etc., etc., etc." You see, left to our own devices, we would have written right term paper on a scrap of paper and stuck it in a textbook. We wouldn't have thought another thing about term paper until the night before it was due. After all, the world could come to an end before the due date, right? And we would have done all that work for nothing. Well, that high school English teacher knew the importance of taking a big project and breaking it down into little pieces. She also hoped it was a lesson that would carry on into other subjects for us and into adult life. So, what are the projects for today's students? Imagine May is here. It's the end of the 2021-2022 school year. How will that student be different? Will she have made the basketball team and won a starting position? Will he have learned to play the trombone? Will she have gone from being a struggling reader to one of the best in the class? Well, none of that happens overnight. Success comes from small steps. The question is this: has anybody identified those small steps and made them part of the day? Would shooting 50 free throws today or practicing the next page of the trombone method book help? Would reading 20 minutes today help? Those things are doable, and they're doable right now. There's only one problem. Few of us take the time to identify the little things which lead to the accomplishment of big things. Let's go back to the student and our vision of what life might look like in May of 2022. What can that young person do today that brings success a step closer? Now, show me where that's written down on a calendar or in a student planner or in a phone or wherever that student keeps up with the things that they need to do on a day-to-day basis. It's probably not there. And that's the problem. Pick a tool, put those little things there that lead up to the big things. Now, what does the grown-up version of this look like? Well, we can all probably identify a project at home that's been hanging around for far too long. Maybe the quest is, organizing the garage. Maybe it's going back to school for an advanced degree. As long as the project remains big, the chances of achieving it are small. So pick one of those projects. Spend a few minutes hammering out the small steps. Organizing the garage might start with walking through the garage with a legal pad and making a list of those large items that you want to give away. Before you know it, you've got a list of giveaways on Facebook and all sorts of people who are offering to take the stuff off your hands. What's a project that you've been putting off? What one small step just might get it moving? Write that one down. Now get busy. Maybe what's on the list is so easy that you just can't wait to check it off. See, that's the whole point. When you make what's on the list easy to do, you'll actually do it. As an old Alvin Toffler quote once said, you got to think about the big things while you're doing the small things so that all the small things go in the right direction. Thanks for stopping by today. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and take a look at these two videos right over here and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Again, thanks for stopping by. This has been Frank Buck, helping you get organized and make it look easy.